Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Chris Sale is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. The 2-1 is a slider that gets him to chase for a strike.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Still 2-2. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Sale has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it. High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. He's set, and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Soto leads off second with one gone in the inning. Line drive, base hit to right, and the throw in gets away from him, and they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one, and they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Scooped up. The throw pulls him off the bag. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with two men on board.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
First and second now, one man out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Chopped at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Out of play. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with the 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Swung on and missed, 3-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and 3 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Astros lead it 1-0. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Jeff McNeil is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here's the pitch.
No strike.
Morton has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career. Dan sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Three and 0 now. Brian Reynolds waits on deck. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So in now for Chicago, Brian Reynolds. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. McNeil rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and the Cubs have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
1 ball. Be straight.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
2 balls. Be straight.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Here comes the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball. Go straight.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
And the pitch.
Go, that's high.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
Stepping in now, Charlie Morton. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackman.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackman. He's set. Here it comes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 0-1 on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
One strike.
Two out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a two-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Two out here and a runner at second. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
One and one, here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-2.
Okay.
Carlos Correa would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Reynolds has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-1 Houston. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Fouled away. The 2-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's just 2 for 12. First pitch of the at-bat. At the knees, strike 1. Sanchez, the former Yankee, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
2 balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Popped him up. Arenado is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. Houston leads this one 3-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Gurriel, a Cuban-born ball player, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means the pitcher hits next. Enter Chris Sale. First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Gloved by Arenado. And the throw stretches him out at first as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. A bang-bang play there for the first out.
Now batting, number 6.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Brian Reynolds will be next. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two and one. That's popped up. Correa moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. And that retires the side. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Astros 3 and the Cubs 2. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Rizzo, at one point a member of this Cubs organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
The pitcher, Charlie Morton, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. From the belt, the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
From the stretch, Nolan Arenado is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A pause and the 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Now here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Polanco hits right-handed pitching very well, makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And right into the shift, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now here it comes. Two runs on 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. A ball and a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. Cubs are down in order. They trail 3-2. Now in the box, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Chopper to short. He's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're up 3-2. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Cruz is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
1 out, nobody on. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Sale.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Chris Sale. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Pitch is popped up. Arenado in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He gathers the throw. Got him. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 3 and the Cubs 2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First delivery to him on the way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball out to right field. Yelich is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Here's a high pop-up. Guerrero over to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Charlie Morton.
Digging in, Charlie Morton. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. McNeil onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Outside, 3-0 now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Juan Soto will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Ready with the 0-1.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they still lead it 3-2. So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way. Arenado's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Reynolds. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian.
Stepping up now, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's inside. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-0 offering.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Jorge Polanco is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Hitters count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Ready with the 3-0. A high fastball is in there.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-1, here it is. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Called a strike there. 2-1. 2-1, here it is. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They're down 3-2. Matthew Boyd is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Chicago Cubs, number 48.
Now batting, Nolan Arenado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One and one to count. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he struck him out. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ooh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Now here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Coleman Darnell gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Coleman Darnell.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. No outs, nobody on. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-time home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Line drive to left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jeff McNeil. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted into center field. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Ryan Yarbrough has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Chicago Cubs, number 49, Ryan Yarbrough.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-0. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-1 home. sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 36, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Nope. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
One strike.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Tim Anderson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Tim Anderson.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Chopped on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. No change in the score. It's 3-3. And here comes Dusty out toward home plate, as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Nick Anderson will come on to pitch now, as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Joey Votto will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
0-2. Here it comes. That misses. 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Now here it comes.
Ball outside.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline. High in the air out to center field. After it is Blackman. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch, and he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
1 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Arenado waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 0-1 offering. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2. Here it is.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
2 out, nobody on. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still tied 3-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And now pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line hard to the left side. Foul. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. He's right there. McNeil's got it for one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Settling in now, Juan Soto. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the wind, the 0-1. Strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. The Cubs with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the night. Kevin Biggio remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base.
Now playing first base, number 8, Kevin.
Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Now the fastball was swung on and missed.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball and 2 strikes now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Two and 1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right on the corner, 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Hansel Robles takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Houston, number 57, Hansel Robles.
Corey Seager will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Corey Seager.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Robles, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Line drive to center field. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Masahiro Tanaka takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
We are into extra innings, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Yelich. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Next up for the Astros, Carlos Correa. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Lourdes Gurriel.
Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. 1 left for Houston. Score remains tied at 3-3. The next Cub up, Ryan Reynolds. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Ryan Reynolds.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
So striding forward now, Christian Yelich. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Jorge Polanco, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 0-2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back, the pitcher,
Luis Arias will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Arias.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 8, Kevin Biggio.
Digging in now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Kirby Yates takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Kirby Yates.
Standing in, Bryce Harper, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
Harper.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 0-1 offering. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Cubs are down in order. Still tied 3-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. rip toward the gap in right. On his way to second is Blackman. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Juan Soto. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1 pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another two-strike offering. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Nolan Arenado. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. The 1-1 pitch. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Arenado is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here's the first pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he takes a cold strike 1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Bounce to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Astros leave one. Score remains tied at 3-3. Marcus Semien will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Marcus Semien.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it's fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil. And it's grounded just foul down the line. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
He's set. Here's the 3-2 down the first baseline. High in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So a solo shot here to left center field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Masahiro Tanaka pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Astros, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.